Hey guys, welcome back to FASHCAST. Today I'm joined by Sarah. We're at Smashbox Studios and we're going to be learning how to create this Christmas party look.
Yep, it's just going to be something really glamorous, quite a strong look, perfect for your Christmas party or your Christmas nights out. The look today, I thought we'd just go for full-on winter Christmas party glam. So it's going to be a nice smoky eye with some hints of gold in there, a little bit of highlight, some contour, and then because we're going to go quite heavy on the eyes today, I'm going to go in with a nice nude lip just to balance out the face a little bit. First off, I'm going to prep the lovely Steph's skin. This just gives us a lovely base for applying makeup. I'm going to go through this quite quickly. I did this in more depth in our previous videos, which we're going to link down below, so you can have a look at those if you want a little bit more information about skincare. For moisturizer, I'm going to be using a new product that I got that is something I don't think any of you would expect.
What is it?
It is from Aldi.
Okay.
And it is their Liqueur Caviar Illumination Day Cream. $6.99 a pop, lasts you forever. So this is perfect for the winter months when you need just that little bit extra moisture into your skin, a little extra barrier from the cold. First off, after skincare, I'm going to go in with the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. Just spritz it on. Shut your eyes for me. Just a couple of spritzes. Next up, I'm going in with the Smashbox Studio Skin 15-Hour Wear Hydrating Foundation. We are using the shade 1.1. I'm just popping some of that on the back of my hand. And this is the Petit Stippling. And then I just use this to apply it onto the face where I want, and then I'm going to go in with my Real Techniques brush, again slightly damp, and just to blend that, really get that into the corners, into the creases of the face, just give a nice finish. Using your fingers is fine for someone at home, but if you really want that nice, flawless look that really gets the product into the skin, I really do love these Real Techniques sponges. Next up, just to counteract any dark circles, any blue under the eyes, and I'm going to use probably my favourite product in my kit, the Bobbi Brown. It is the Tinted Eye Brightener, and this is in the shade Porcelain Bisque. Going in with the tip of your Real Techniques sponge, press that into the skin. Next up, just to settle that product and make sure, as we said before in some of my videos, no creasing under the eyes, we don't want that. I'm going to go in with the Bobbi Brown Sheer Press Powder in Pale Yellow. I'm going to go in with my Zoeva Luxe Highlight Brush, picking some up. We want to press it in. Next up, I always like to do the brows. I'm going to go in with the Smashbox Brow Tech Gloss Stick. And as you can see, I've got two shades. I've got blonde and I've got brunette, because I always like with eyebrows, I like to go a little bit lighter as it naturally is in the brow, take it a little bit darker for a little bit more of a glam evening look. So first off, I'm going to go with the blonde. I'm just going to do some light strokes, just filling in the gaps, giving them a little bit more definition, grooming them a little bit, and I'll go in with the brunette shade. The first few shades of eyeshadow, I'm going to really build up the colour nice and slowly. I'm going to go in with my Naked 2 palette. First off, I'm going to go in with the shade Tease. Just going to pick that up on my MAC 217, and then I'm just going to pop that in the crease, up to the brow bone, very lightly. So as you see there, just gently building up the colour. Next, I'm going to go in with this darker purple here. It's another lovely shimmer colour called Busted. And then with this, again, just the same brush. And then this is going to go into the crease of the eyes. Just slowly building up that colour. So every now and again, you want to get a nice clean brush on whatever step you're doing, and just really blend that, make it nice and soft. Next up, I'm going to go in my Zoeva Luxe Petit Crease. And this is great for when you're adding the darkest colour in your eyeshadow. So I'm going to go with the very darkest in Blackout. And then with this black, I'm just going to go right in the outer V. So the next step, we're going to put a nice bit of sparkle onto the eye, really pull it all together. So I'm going to be using the Smashbox Full Exposure palette, and this palette has some really gorgeous, shimmery, really deep pigmented shades, and these are perfect to go on the centre of the lid. And I'm going to take this shade here, the third one in. Just going to load it up onto my brush. You're just going to press into the lid. And this is a lovely, almost a rosy gold shade, so very on trend at the moment. And then once we've applied that, I'm just going to quickly take my little Luxe Petit brush again, back in the black, and then I'm just going to blend that into the black, just to really make sure we're all nice and soft, no harsh edges. Then I'm going to go back in with my MAC brush that I first used, going to go back in with Tease, and then I'm just going to apply that just under the eye. Again, Luxe Petit Crease, pick up a bit of black, look up for me darling, and then you're just gonna pop it underneath, really blend it out, nice and soft. So just to finish off the look, really intensify the eyes, make them really nice and deep and dark. I'm gonna go in with the Smashbox Always Sharp 3D liner. And then we're going to take this, and if you shut your eyes for me, darling, I'm going to apply this along the top lash line. Just to finish off the eyes, I'm going to go to one of my favourite mascaras, and this is the Rimmel Scandalised Reloaded Mascara. Start off with the bottom lashes, and I'm just going to pop lots and lots of mascara on the top lashes. I'm going to go in with my Bobbi Brown Pro palette, and you want to go in with a shade that's slightly lighter than your skin tone. I'm going to go in with Porcelain. I'm using the AOFM Pro Tool number 12, and then I'm just going to pop that down the middle of the nose, and then you just bring that slightly up onto the forehead, just up here. And then a bit on the chin, a bit on the Cupid's bow. Lightly blending that all in. I'm gonna pop a little bit just under the eyes here. Doing almost a V shape here. Bring it up onto the cheekbone. And again, just pressing that in. For contouring, for bronzing, I'm going to go in with my Hoola Benefit bronzer, and this is a really nice all-round powder bronzer, not too intense, but again you can just build it up as much as you want, and I'm applying that with my Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. You want to obviously apply a contour for the cheekbone, but you don't want to do a stripe, you want to slowly build it up in this third of the face here. Slowly kind of blend that in, and then just gently bring it down the face. I take a little bit on either side of Steph's nose here, patting that on. A little bit up on the top of the forehead, just because that is where the light would naturally hit. For blush, I'm going to go with the Smashbox palette. This is the LA Lights Blush and Highlight palette in Malibu Berry. And this middle shade, which I'm going to use for Stephanie's blush, is called True Berry. I just want to apply that very lightly, just to the apples, cheeks. For the lips, I'm going to use one of the Smashbox Always On Liquid Lipstick. You may have seen this in our previous tutorial where we used these to create an ombre lip. And for this, because the eyes are a little bit heavy, we're going to go with a nice light nude shade in Babe Alert. Just picking that up on my Kitco lip brush in 3.1. Lightly applying.
Guys, this is Sarah's finished Christmas party look. If you like the video, give us a thumbs up, subscribe, and we'll be back next week for more FASHCAST. See you later.